Okay, I'm recording now.
Perfect. Just to start, if you could just state your name and where you grew up.
Okay, so my name's Mariana, and I grew up in Saint-Hubert. I mean, I grew up, like, my teenage years were there, but yeah. It's like a chapter of my life that I lived that I can be nostalgic about and reminisce. I never had the chance to do that for my childhood because I changed countries and then I didn't go back for a long time, and now I can't really go back to the house that I used to live in. Like, I don't live in there anymore. So to have the opportunity to be able to walk around somewhere and remember about all these things that were fundamental for my growth is something that I love. So that's why I love it more than I hate it.
You don't have to say your full name if you don't want to, but yeah.
Kelly Elizabeth Rudd. And I couldn't name all the places I grew up. Especially with the Mile End. I love the Mile End, and it feels like my childhood neighborhood to me for some reason. I'm not really sure why, because I wasn't there for a really long time, but it's definitely sad to not be there anymore. When I go back there, it definitely feels like there's a part of me there that is missing when I'm not in other places. There's just like little bits of home everywhere for me. I feel like the farther I get from the city, it just feels like the farther I'm getting from myself. It feels like there's like a heartbeat in the city, and the farther I get, the less I can hear it.
So I'm Michael Valinakis, and I grew up in Bay d'Urfé, West Island. It's so funny, because it's so close to, it's like really close to the city, where you will, every time you go, you'll see thousands of new people that you've never seen and you'll never see again. But I'm not able to go for a walk without, like, if there's anyone out walking, I will most likely know them. I mean, it's very cartoony how well I know everyone. And also, any type of, not even coming of age movies, but videos making fun of coming of age movies. You know? It's like the parodies where they exaggerate everything are more accurate than the actual kids in the town coming of age movies. Stereotypes that people exaggerate to make fun of the small town life have mostly happened to me.
Hi, my name is Anthony, and I grew up in the South Shore of Montreal, in Brossard specifically. I mean, not to relate everything back to her, but it sort of does remind me of my grandmother, I think. Because I really can't overstate how much of my time in the neighborhood was defined by my relationship with her when she was alive. And I think that the sort of main impact I see of it, which I even consider a part of the neighborhood, is our backyard and the way she used to take care of it and grow things in it and then share it with the neighbors. I think it sort of very much became a staple, and in the summer we'd have our gate open and our neighbors would walk in, say hi to us. And so it very much sort of bled out of our house and into the neighborhood, which I thought was a very, I maybe didn't appreciate it enough as a child. And I was like, oh, God, leave us alone. Being a little angsty, shy child, but thinking back on it, it was really nice.
Not me feeling bad because I'm not asking you about yourself, but it's like you're doing the project.
And my mom actually ended up crashing that car, and we had to like take it down.
It's like no one.
I get
no
most
one.
angry. Or if someone is like there's a huge
I remember
volcano
that's
still
literally
going
one of
on.
the first
Smell
things
it.
when I called you. She was like, I crashed. I was like, aw, my
Straight up.
sticker.
I barked at them countless times, these guys.
If I had lived in the
Ew,
city.
stinky.
That's my part. Growing up in the West Island, I barked at these guys.
Insane. Like, it's actually crazy.
Anyway, here's Anthony.
It could be like an abrupt cut, like, hello, I'm Michael, I grew up on the West Island, and I will bark at people if I don't recognize them.
Thank you
Right.
so much for this.
I'll stop recording.
Hi, my name is Rébekka, and I grew up in Longueuil.